Alright, yo, we back once again with the True Hip Hop Podcast. It's your boy DJ Blaze.
And that guy again.
Wolverine, we back for episode 140.
Oh, yeah, we up there 40 in your dog.
We doing big things, but before we get started, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel.
Right now.
Like, comment, and share.
Right now.
It helps us out tremendously on the algorithm. Me and Wolf appreciate all the love y'all been giving us.
Love is
but
love.
y'all ain't been subscribing, so hit that bell.
Bing. Love is love.
Right
love
now,
love.
make sure it's all notifications, you heard? But me and Wolf finna slide right into this hot content. Yesterday in Chicago, CNN News, 20 years after she denied to a grand jury that R. Kelly had sex with her as a girl and recorded some of their encounters, the now grown woman took the stand Thursday to reverse her testimony. Speaking in federal court in Chicago, the lady went under Jane Doe. The 37-year-old looked at Kelly once during her testimony. When she asked to identify him, Kelly kept his eyes low and kept his eyes to the table and did not look at her. Prosecutors showed the recording of the Jane Doe testified showed Kelly engaging in sex acts with her. At times, Jane Doe began to cry during her testimony on the stand. They said, "How old were you when these sexual despicable acts happened on these recordings?" She occurred. She was 14, testified to Jane Doe, who is expected to retake the stand on Friday. She testified against Kelly. She said they began having sex acts when she was just 14 years old. And she said they had hundreds of sexual encounters before she turned 18. The Jane Doe is one of the 5 minors who prosecutors alleged Kelly sexual abuse in the late 90s, making explicit videos with 4 of them. Kelly faces charges including producing and receiving child pornography, enticing minors to engage in criminal sexual activity, and obstruction of justice charges. He has pled not guilty. If found guilty, Kelly faces life in prison. Wow. These are some very serious allegations.
Very serious allegation. But he made them videos, man. That shit real.
Yeah,
we all seen him piss on that girl
when they were selling the video.
Yeah,
but they tried to say my thing
that's
is
what they should have went off after him originally.
They did, but then there was a mistrial and they let him go. He was acquitted. But remember, they said it was his brother. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Robert.
Not Robert.
What is it? What was
Bobby Kelly?
Bobby? Yeah, whatever. I don't remember.
But how do you get charged? Isn't this double jeopardy? How do you get charged if you're already acquitted of a crime and they say that was not you on the tape? You know what I'm saying? And she's 37 years old and she's coming back. They're saying this happened all of a sudden. You know,
defense lawyers better get on their job, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's having trouble with lawyers. He can't afford lawyers right now because he showed his royalties. You know what I'm saying? To the first lawyer.
That's why they're making that R. Kelly ordeal.
He's trying to get some money for him.
Yeah. No, not for R. Kelly, for his lawyer.
Well, for him to get his lawyer.
Not for him, for his lawyer to recoup some of that money off them. Masters.
But it's some of this big charges, man.
Ooh.
Criminal pornography.
Child pornography.
Yeah.
That's
not a good look.
That's not a good look at all.
But
hey. He get what he deserved, bro.
If that was you on that tape, you know, everybody seen the tape.
Kids.
You know?
Come on, bro. She was 14. Bro, no.
Yeah. They gonna throw the book at you.
Hit him with the book.
You know.
They ain't gonna just throw it, they gonna hit him with it.
Right upside his head.
Bow! You think he gonna cry off that 30, he gonna be crying off his other 60 years they about to give him.
Right.
He'll never get out.
But my thing is, other people should be charged, like Sparkle. She the one brought her to him. You know what I'm saying? She introduced him. She the one sex trafficked her to get a record deal. And that's how Sparkle got her deal. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Oh, let me be your niece's godfather." So she let him be the godfather. They said she left her in the studio with Kelly for 2 days in a row. She didn't even come and check on her. You know what I'm saying? And she's a minor. So that Sparkle should be in trouble too.
Yeah.
You know?
The one, you better be careful
Yeah.
what you say to me.
Yeah. So when they got into it, she the one brought the tape out to the police. She the one did that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Well, she was scorned because she didn't get her record deal money, man. Yeah.
You better be careful what you do to me. Cause somebody might do it to you.
Yeah,
the truth is where it killed.
Yeah. But Bill Cosby's lawyer said he would have took the case if Kelly had some money, because he said he got Bill Cosby off, and he said it's the judgment of character. They was already perceived as guilty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And all this
it was publicized and the Surviving R. Kelly movie and all that. Yeah, I mean, he can get it as he could have got he could have retrialed that and went out on appeal. Yeah. But
he didn't have enough money to hire that black dude that was Bill Cosby's attorney. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be fried now because we got a public defender
now. And Bill Cosby ain't got no money to help him out.
Man, let us know what y'all think.
Go for it, unless he gonna do a pro bono.
And I think he already did that with the first couple ones.
What you mean with R. Kelly?
Yeah.
I mean with Bill Cosby?
Oh no.
You talking about pro bono for who?
R. Kelly. You know. But y'all let us know. There's some serious allegations, man.
Serious allegations.
Child pornography is not cool. And it's not a good look. I don't think the guy is gonna make it. I really don't.
I don't care if he make it. If he getting charged with that, I don't care if he make it or not.
Yeah, he gonna get
sick. You was sick when I seen that shit, man. That's ridiculous, bro.
All right, man. We gotta move on, man. Yesterday in TMZ News, music producers Timberland and Swiss Beats slapped the social media platform Triller with an eye-watering $28 million lawsuit over alleged failed payments after selling the popular Versus John. You know, the hit streaming rap battle show, which was created by the two hip-hop producers in 2020, pits music against other artists from freestyle rap. Swiss Beats and Timberland agreed to sell the Triller rights, and it's a competitor of TikTok. TMZ first reported Ryan Crawford defaulted on the deal after just 2 payments, according to the documents obtained by the outlet. It's reported that a new payment plan was later agreed upon. However, Timberland and Swiss Beats claim they haven't seen the money hit their account yet, and it was due in January. The pair are seeking $28 million in compensation and $95,000 as interest. That's with the attorney's fees. So, people were mad saying, oh, you shouldn't have sold it. You shouldn't have sold it because it was black culture. You know what I'm saying? But that was a good lick. $50 million for the Versus. But the thing is, the Versus ain't popping no more.
Yeah, because they had the best shows already.
And they need to get better competition.
And Trill didn't even really market very well.
They didn't market.
They didn't promote it right. I mean, considering that you only found out about the Versus like the day before or a couple days before.
Right.
Or after it's been showed on YouTube and everything. Like, I didn't really get a chance to get notified about the Ray J, no.
Right.
You know?
Like, I found that one out the day after too.
You know, and then there was another one like the MJG and
Bun B. That was the last one.
Yeah,
that was about a month ago.
And that wasn't even really publicized like that either. And then
no, it wasn't.
Was that Fat Joe and
Ja Rule?
No, the Fat Joe and Remy Ma, when they went against Trick Daddy and Trina.
Oh yeah.
Was that part of Trill?
Yeah, that one didn't get promoted either.
I didn't get promoted either. They was doing.
But Trill Entertainment said they need Swiss Beats and Timberland to make more shows. You know what I'm saying? They was like they only owe them $9 million, and they Swiss Beats and Timberland have been did their agreement. They need more shows. They said they got 10 more by the end of this year, and then they'll get their payment. You know what I'm saying?
10 more shows, so they have the Timberland and Swiss have to pay for the artist, or
they pay the artist.
So their cut ain't gonna be $9 million.
No, they get $9 million from Triller, but they gotta pay probably like $1 million to each artist. You know what I'm saying? But that payment is to put the shows.
So who was that $1 million to that payment to the artist coming out of?
Swiss Beats and Timberland.
So out of they $9 million.
Yeah, well they got $50 million to make a certain amount of shows.
Okay, out of the $50 million.
Yeah.
Okay, they short $9 million.
Yeah.
So they got 41 million then.
Yeah. They didn't get the rest of their money, but they ain't produced the shows for the end of the year, and they need to do a better job of promoting these Jones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, better. Like, well, is it Timbaland better and Swiss to promote it, or is it Trill to promote it?
They pick who go against each other, and they promote the show too.
Okay.
You know, and I haven't seen nothing like it should be a concert, like, you know, every time like they did the Dipset and Locks. You know how everybody was there and it was a concert, like, and then have bigger names, man. We want to see Jay-Z go against Nas. We want to see 50 go against Ja. And fact, you know what I'm saying? The real what we want to see. Mary J. Blige against Mariah Carey. You know what I'm saying? Diddy against Jermaine Dupri. You know,
that's good verses too.
Like, you got to think of better verses, man. I really didn't like.
You think that Chris Brown?
And Usher, they got to make that happen.
They got to do good big names.
Yeah, you got to make those type of verses happen.
They go into these, you know,
low caliber artists.
Yeah.
Like, I really didn't think that Bun B and 8 Ball was it was kind of boring.
Yeah, it was. I liked it. I like 8 Ball.
But it wasn't hype like Ja Rule and Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? When they had a good show and the Locks and Dipset, that was everybody tuned in and it was hype. You gotta have 2 hype artists, man. And get Busta Rhymes in there. Golly, it's been a year and a half.
Get Nelly in there too.
Yeah, like, it's a lot of artists you can have.
A lot of artists you can get in there. Redman and Method Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta do better.
Yeah, they gotta do better doing promotion on that joint, bro.
Yeah.
They suck. On that, for real. A lot of those I didn't see until the next day.
The next day until I showed you.
And it was like, they weren't that entertaining.
Yeah, you gotta have better shows, man. All right, man. Let us know what y'all think about the Swiss Beats and Timberland suing Triller for their money.
$28 million.
But y'all gotta get them shows together, then you get paid, brother. All right, man. On to XXL news, man. The game was in there, and it says it's hit the 31-track album, which features some of the big names from the industry, is expected to sell less than 18,000 in its first week. If you were looking for Eminem to respond to the game's diss track, the answer is here. Slim Shady outshowed the Compton rapper with his playlist of his old songs. You know, Curtain Call 2. And he outsold the game. And it says, Eminem says, if you want a response, just wait on it, with 3 laughing emojis. You know what I'm saying? They said the game album is the flop. You know, only 18,000.
Dang.
And here's why, because you put way too many songs. 31 songs is way too much.
That ain't got nothing to do with him flopping.
Yeah, who gonna listen to everybody not gonna listen to all 31.
He didn't market it.
He ain't gonna get the streams.
He ain't marketed.
Well, Hunter didn't market it. That's his manager. He was supposed to be marketing it. You know, and he gave him some bad advice, man. Never put 31 songs on there, man.
That was oversaturated now.
Yeah. He had 12 good ones that he could have narrowed down, and he could have had a classic if he would have narrated them songs that sounded like Kanye West, those type of beats, you know, with Meek Mills and Moneybagg Yo and Chris Brown, them songs. But then tried to remake the Bone song and Jay-Z Can't Change the Game. Like, it started to sound like a mixtape.
And the Eminem diss wasn't all that fire to me.
It was way too long.
It was too long. 10 minutes. I'm like, man, hold on, man.
Yeah.
First couple minutes, I'm like, man.
The first half was a pay homage because Hit Boy made that beat, and he didn't know Game was gonna diss him on the second half of it. So the first half was paying homage to Eminem, then the second half he dissed him, and you're trying to use that Stan song in a reverse way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Hit Boy didn't know he was gonna do that, man. But it was way too long. The album would be good if it's only 12 songs, you know, but 31, nobody's gonna listen to it. It took me 3 days to hear it.
Man, I was...
He dozed off. He dozed off a couple times.
I'm like, no, I'm not going through this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna make it.
I'm gonna give it a C minus.
Yeah, I give it a C plus. I liked the game, but it was just oversaturated and
Too
I don't know.
Way too long.
Way too long. And the disc was too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a good fit right there, gang.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good fit.
But let us know what y'all think about this album. We gotta move on to the shout outs. I wanna give a birthday shout out to Fat Joe. He turns 52. One of my favorite rappers. Happy birthday, my G.
Happy birthday, man. 2 gun salute.
Make sure y'all stream Alpha King on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, all the streaming sites.
Right now.
Wolverine, you got any shout outs?
Shout out to the city of Grand Rapids.
Shout out to Gunwoo City. We out of here. One love.
Peace.